Speaking of everyone getting a fair trial, Phil Spector, we know that case is coming to an end. Bruce Cutler just got released, fired, he quit. I don't know what the story is. You've been following that case. What's your take on what's going on?
Well, I was very closely following the prosecution case, and it seemed that there was no way in the world that this guy was going to be acquitted. I mean, woman after woman after woman came in, said that he pointed guns at him, threatened to kill him. Absolutely. Yeah. But as is what happens in a good criminal case, the defense, I think, has really turned it around.
How so?
I mean, they had a very strong scientific case, so they were able to use forensics to demonstrate that it really was likely that it was her who shot the gun and not him. But there's common sense, and jurors have common sense. And why would a stranger come into this man's house, somebody who's a stranger to her, and shoot herself? That didn't make sense. But the defense has done a really good job of portraying her as somebody who was despondent almost over her finances, over the fact that she was losing her youth, not having the career that she'd hoped for. And, you know, we have this image of her and she's smiling and she's pretty, but they've done a good job of showing us that there was another side to her, somebody who might actually do that.
Good move on getting rid of Bruce Cutler? The defense attorney who's going to be doing jury duty in a couple of weeks?
I think so. I think so. You know, it's the East Coast and West Coast is different, as you know, and he's got a very blustery style, and that doesn't play as well, I think, in LA as it does.
He's got that New York swagger, but LA, we go a whole different route with that. Now, I would submit to you that the reason that he got off that case is because how do you promote a judge show when you're representing potentially a convicted murderer? It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. That's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining us here on Objection.
Thank you for joining us, this time on Objection.
Court's adjourned.